Hello, welcome to another video on the Scouring demo. Today's game is going to be a 3 versus 4. And on my team it's going to be me, the Perfect Gamer, my allies Sparrow and Attila. And on the enemy team it's going to be Medved, basically Bear and Russian. So this is a Russian player. And there's 2 Chinese players and then Red Axe. And this is how the teams are divided. We're on the bottom of the map. I spawn as the blue orcs. I pretty much just do the fast archer build. On the bottom here, the teal orc player is Sparrow. It looks like he might be doing a fast warrior rush. I mean warrior build, but maybe archers put him later on. And the purple orc player is Attila. Looks like he's doing fast warriors also. And on the enemy team, they're on the top. Yellow player is a human player, Red Axe. Looks like he's doing a double barracks build. And black human player is playing as humans. I mean, it's a Chinese player. He's doing the fast swordsman build and probably transferring to archers. So he got a sawmill up pretty quick. And then the other Chinese player is playing as a white orcs. He might be doing a archer build. The final enemy is the red player, Medved. It looks like he's doing the archer build as well. Already got a swordsman to maybe capture some outposts as well. Oh, and I guess in the meantime, the purple player, I think maybe crashed. I'm not sure what happened here, but now the game turned into a 2 versus 4, and I guess that's gonna be a little difficult to pull off. I guess here the yellow player decides to rush me. But I already have a good amount of archers here, so it's not going to be really effective. But I guess it's a 2 versus 4 game, so this could potentially slow me down significantly. So I guess it's still a good amount of slowing down that he's doing to me here. But eventually I was able to clean up his units. I lost maybe an archer or 2. And then a few workers. I guess in the meantime, everyone's just getting some XP. And the red player got this outpost. And I guess black player auto passive, I guess. He's just sitting in his base. And so is the white Chinese player. And I guess the neutral goblins ambushed my allies' units here. I think he was a little busy microing on the bottom here. And he lost these 2 warriors. And I also kind of didn't notice this. I was trying to go out on the map, try to maybe kill a troll. Or kill these random neutrals here, but I get double teamed here by goblins from one side and a lot of random skeletons from the other side. So even the neutrals are slowing me down, not allowing my workers to get some resources. So here I pretty much lose about 3 workers. So I guess that was great, but I guess after watching this replay, I realized that I could have just taken a single archer and then just annoyed this troll and made him follow me here, and then I wouldn't really lose any units here. Looks like the black player might be going for fast cavaliers here. He's making stables and a smithy, so maybe he wants to rush the tier 3 town hall to maybe get the cure ability as well. I guess the red player is just making a good amount of archers. The white player, also a little passive, just sitting in his base. My ally here, yes, is killing some neutrals. He may be getting some XP. I don't know, looks like he's building a muncher cave, so potentially he might be making a good amount of munchers. And here I went up on this part of the map, killed these wolves, and I think I killed the troll earlier here by baiting him in here. And that's why there's a troll skeleton here. I guess Yellow was able to make a good amount of archers by making sawmill. And I was thinking of attacking him, but only after the archer upgrade was gonna complete. Because I wasn't really sure if he had archers or just a whole lot of swordsmen. And in the meantime, the red and black player teaming up to take out this dark tower here, which would help him out to get all the information on the map, because it sends out scouts that can give you all the info about your enemy. And here I killed 2 swordsmen, but then I saw there was too many archers here, so I decided to not attack at the moment. And so I decided to just go west here. Maybe kill a troll. Maybe move towards this direction. And I guess the enemies have taken this dark tower, but I guess we forgot to send some swordsmen. So only now they're going to be capturing it. In the meantime, we were able to take this outpost. And I was thinking of maybe going to take the Dark Tower myself. But then I saw red here and I thought he already captured it by now, but he was only halfway done. In the meantime, the black bar was being super annoying here to my ally, just killing his workers. And I guess not allowing his workers to work. And I guess pretty much just being a nuisance. And here I didn't see him appear here. So I decided to go back home. Because in the meantime I was preparing a, I guess, warrior slash archer build. Where you have a group of archers. And a good amount of warriors here. That can tank a lot of shots from archers. With a shield ability that I'm researching. And yes, in the meantime, the black bar sends all the cavaliers here to his bottom force. They can probably use to attack the field player. And I guess by now, 3 of the enemies have an expansion. Red player, the white player, and the yellow player, so we might be getting on resources now. And just as I was attacking here, attacking the yellow player, on the bottom, the black player was attacking the teal player here. And I guess most of my allies' army was on the north here. And I guess he wasn't really able to defend his base that well. Because these are very high level archers. They're very hard to take out. And especially having cavalier reinforcements here. It's going to be a hard combo to defend against. And I guess while black is bullying my ally here, probably gonna break this barracks. Meantime, we were able to destroy this whole base pretty much. 2 barracks. Here, 2 town hall. And I thought this was maybe the last building of the yellow player, but he actually had a base here. Let's make another one on top. You can see here that I didn't really know much. Scouting is a little difficult, I guess, especially when you don't have fast units like munchers. Because I just had all the warriors and archers. And this is pretty much the end of this little fight. I made an expansion. And on the bottom, my ally wasn't really mining. So he was pretty much dead, I guess. And you can see he only has 20 gold. And all of his workers died. Which is why I sent some reinforcements here. To maybe break this siege. So that my ally could actually get some gold. He could actually maybe, I guess, improve economically. Because he was kind of not able to get any resources. Here I didn't really see where he went, so I tried to see if he was hiding here. But then I went this way. And I saw he wasn't kind of really paying attention. So I got really close before attacking. because the enemy is going to get a really late notification that his units are being attacked. But then here I gave a move command here, thinking that there's not much here. And then I was looking at my base, making a muncher cave. And only now I realized that my units are dying here. And then I tried to target fire his units. Because if I tried to run, then all my archers would die anyways. So at least I tried to kill a few units. And here I guess I was able to save a few archers by just running away. And I guess that was not that great. I lost a whole group of archers. They were pretty high leveled. But I guess I slowed down the backfire a little bit, because he did the one base into cavaliers. And pretty much he just invested a lot into his army. And if you lose your whole army, then you're going to be behind a little bit. And so I guess that was good enough. Because that was going to take him a pretty long time until he can go back here to bully my ally once more. And I was finally making some munchers. And started to get the tier 3. To maybe get the rage ability for my munchers. And I guess in the meantime, my ally left his units here, which help out a lot in protecting this sort of base. And here I lost this outpost, so I was trying to see what's over here, I guess. And here I didn't see any swordsmen here, and I just went up my way. And so I didn't realize that my warrior was killed here. Until it was a little too late. And here I have a few cannons. And a good amount of archers, so even if the enemy tried to rush me here, then they'll need a lot of forces to actually break this base. Which is why just having a few cannons can just improve your, I guess, defensive power a lot. And I guess I didn't really have much to do, so I decided to break these huts or farmhouses. And here I made a altar. But I guess I was still saving up some gold so that I could start researching it. I guess here I didn't see any attacks for a long time, so I decided to move my archers back home to this base. I guess Yell is somewhat really rebuilt. There's all the workers. He's making a good amount of archers now. And the white player still doesn't have that rage. He's maybe, I don't know. saving up some gold, but he could have researched it by now, but maybe he forgot that the altar's already built. And then in the meantime, the black player made another base here. Looks like he got the cure ability. He says Cavaliers are going to be surviving for a very long time. Then the red player just has auto archers. He made a church. But it looks like he didn't really make any Cavaliers at the moment. There's already a third base. Just gonna give him all the resources to work with. One here, I finally find out that there was all the swordsmen here. Yeah, I decided to clean this up and take over the outposts, because it's gonna give me a lot of information in case someone's going to be running through this area of the map. And I guess here, red tried to bully the teal player, but teal actually got some cannons, which are very good for defending a certain choke point here. And I think I saw that my ally was attacked here a little bit, so I thought that most of the enemy armies were on the bottom here, so I decided to attack here. Was able to kill a lot of white's munchers. That's pretty much most of his army. And he just has a good amount of archers left. And then I killed a good amount of red's archers here, who are high leveled. And on the bottom here, black player was being very annoying. I guess he just ran past these cannons. He was just trying to, I guess, slow down teal economically by just killing his workers. And I guess just taking his attention. And in the meantime, I was able to make a good amount more munchers, so that I could actually fight these archers. Because if you don't have enough munchers, then our group of archers can actually kill all your munchers here. So you just need to see if your group of munchers is able to run through the archer group. And I guess here I saw there was a lot of archers here. I decided not to keep pushing and to maybe just kill the buildings here. And then wait until I could rebuild a bit. On the bottom here, the black player was able to kill teal's base. And I was trying to send some help, but I saw that I couldn't really stop these cavaliers, so I ran away with these low-level munchers. Now I have a third base. I'm finally making a potion stash to maybe get some potions for my munchers and warriors. And I guess in the meantime, the yellow player rage quit. Because I think because he was trying to communicate with his teammates, but I guess He didn't know that the white player and the black player are Chinese players, so they don't probably speak English, so he probably didn't understand what he was typing. And this player was a red Russian player. He probably doesn't really speak English that well. He probably types in Russian, so he couldn't really communicate with his teammates at all. Which I guess it was a little unfortunate. Which is why he decided to leave the game, I guess. So now I have a good amount of punchers, good amount of archers. And I was trying to increase my production by making more barracks. 2 more. So now that I would have 4 barracks in total. Here I guess I was a little overwhelmed buying skeletons. And I guess I forgot that I had an army here to help. But I guess this way a good amount of my low level warriors were able to level up. And I guess I was a little too busy trying to kill black here. I guess I didn't really pay attention. And I was able to pretty much just kill this whole army. And only like 2 cavaliers survived. And I pretty much lost no munchers there, so it just gave me auto XP. And I guess after killing that army, I finally saw that there was a lot of skeletons here. So I sent a group of warriors to clean this up. And I guess I was spamming units a little fast. I didn't realize that I didn't have enough food. But then I got the worker upgrade, which gives you a lot more supply. I guess white and red here, we're trying to maybe do an attack here. But I guess I kind of got ready. And I had the south post, so I was able to save a good amount of archers here. And pretty much I couldn't lose that many units here. And I just killed a whole army of white and a good army of red. And I guess red is doing a push of black this time. Supporting over some archers. And just a few cavaliers. And I thought it was just the black player here. I guess I didn't really pay attention to see what units were running through here. And I saw that this composition will just kill this single group of munchers. Which is why I waited to get my whole army here and then push this army out of here. But then I left a group of warriors here to just defend in case we try to run through the top or through here. Over here I killed a good amount of Black's Cavaliers. I was able to kill these archers with a few munchers here, which I guess saved this base, which will allow my ally to get some gold. And I guess by now, the Black Baron made 3 bases here. And the Red Baron has 4 bases. So even take a 5th one here. And I guess the White Baron only had 3 bases here. And here I saw there was a huge army here. And so I guess instead of waiting for them to go south here, I then rush my ally and potentially kill him. And I decide to make a big army and then just send it through the middle to crush all these units so that I would have some time to maybe go in the north after killing this whole army. Because I kind of didn't really know if they had these bases. I was just trying to maybe focus on killing White first, because he was a little closer to my base than all of these bases here. And so here it looks pretty bad. But most of my munchers have more levels than the enemy. And rage becomes very powerful when your munchers are level 3 or level 2. And as we can see here, I was able to clean up this whole army and take this Dark Tower, but of course, in the meantime, the White player attacked through here. And now the reinforcements here weren't able to hold them. But I was able to send in my big army. And I was able to clean up the forces of the White player. I guess Red tried to be annoying here. So I sent in my whole army here to try and push him away. And then I left a good amount of archers here, and I thought that they would be able to hold this tower by themselves, because before the artillery ability and the cannons was not able to reach these units, but I guess maybe that was a bug, and developers were able to fix that. And now the artillery ability can actually hit these units, so these not archers are not as safe as they were before. I guess here this is a bit of a mistake. Try to make a base here, but I didn't send any munchers to defend my workers. And here I made auto farms to give me auto vision here, so skeletons wouldn't spawn, but all my workers chopped all these trees here, and I kind of forgot about making farms here. And I just have 2 marchers defending on my woodworkers here. And my ally just has a few archers to help out. And here I was trying to see if I made a army here or something, or they were going to attack with all 3 players. But I saw that there was a army of white here, so I was able to just kill all the munchers here. And in the meantime, I saw there's a huge army here, and I knew that my ally would probably die if I didn't send help. So I think I tried to buy some potions and potentially send some help. And here we can see this group of munchers is mostly level 3, which are basically an unstoppable army. Here I just cleaned up an army of white here. And I began assaulting him with warrior support. And of course, in the meantime, I think only now I realized that there's a big army here. Which is why only now my munchers are running down to reinforce my ally here. I guess Black sees that he's outnumbered here and tries to run away. But then we were able to catch all these cannons and pretty much kill most of this army. And on top, I'm slowly taking out a base of white here. And I guess kind of ran out of gold. So he's able to help us to do much. And I made a base here, but I guess I rallied my units here. In case we would run through here. which is why this base is gonna die now. But I guess it's more important to hold this position so they can't run through here and kill my farmers. So pretty much the white players killed here. And they pretty much not going to be able to do much for the rest of the game. And I guess red tried to attack here. Now I send my munchers that were on the bottom here to go through here. I kind of realized that his armor was here. Only one, he was already fighting me here. So that was avoiding, but it looks like I didn't lose that many munchers. And I was able to kill this whole army of red. I guess I would call this the death throes of the bike player. It's not really doing much. He's just trying to be a little annoying. Maybe kill my food workers. Because he knows he can't really fight this army. Because this army is just too high leveled. So yeah, he ran through here. He was just trying to be a little annoying. You can see he only has 1,000 gold. You know, his base is ran out of gold. You know, the gold left is on the right part of the map, and that's where I have the control. So the enemy is pretty much out of gold. The white player has no gold. And then red pretty much has no gold. It just has this base, which is running out pretty soon. Maybe like 1,000 gold. And he can potentially take this base on the bottom. So pretty much our enemies are out of gold. My ally has some gold. And this is maybe 3,000 here. So he has 4,000 gold here. But he could actually take this base also. I guess he tried to build here. But my ally gonna deny him from taking this base. In the meantime, I was attacking on top here. And pretty much finishing off the base of the bike player. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing that my enemies can do now, but try to defend to the best they can. pretty much I was just slowly taking out this base. It's taking quite a while because we have all the cannons. And here I just sent my huge army to try and take out the rest of these cannons. I think that's pretty much the rest of the army of the red player. And pretty much red ran out of gold. Just getting gold from kills. As my ally denied this base. I was maybe trying to get a base here, but this is a little pointless. Because I just have so much gold from killing the armies of my enemies and destroying their buildings. And I guess now my enemies ran out of gold and ran out of armies. So they decided to surrender. See the results. You can see here I mined relatively the same as the enemy, maybe a bit less. And I guess we see here that my ally was slowed down dramatically from getting all the gold because of the harassment from the black player. I guess overall I didn't make that much more units than my enemy. But I was just able to keep my units alive more. And pretty much the enemies just threw their armies away, which leveled up my armies and somehow allowed me to win this 2 versus 4 game. Anyways, if you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to see more videos on the Scouring demo, then you can subscribe. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.